Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa, and on this hashtag Transformation Tuesday, I'm so honored to welcome Mona Dan to the show. Thank you so much for being with us today. You know, this is such an important conversation to be speaking on V healing. The name behind it speaks volumes in and of itself. V means life.
Exactly.
In French. Tell us a little bit about your product and the journey you've had as an entrepreneur into bringing this to the world.
So by trade, I'm an acupuncturist, and I started my practice about 5-6 years ago. And through just kind of like working with all the patients and seeing the different needs that people really need in their life, I slowly developed this product line. It started with the supplements and the teas at first, because we treat patients, obviously, but we want them to take something home with them to kind of take that treatment home. Usually we see patients once a week, sometimes twice a week, but what we really want is for them to actually do something themselves at home, not just rely on us to encourage this internal healing.
So I can't help but say, first of all, you're pregnant. I don't know if you can see on the, how pregnant are you?
Any day now.
Yeah, you're like, you can't probably see because the camera's like directly on, but she's very pregnant. And then I can't help but notice there's like little dots in your ear, and it's like beautiful and freaking me out at the same time.
Exactly.
What is going on there?
So what they are, they're 24 karat gold plated magnets.
So they're inside. It's not her like her diamond earrings. They're inside of her ear. You can see them all.
Yeah, they're all throughout the ear, and pretty much we have the same microsystems that they use for reflexology on the hands and feet. We have that on our ears as well. And what we do is we stimulate these points, and they send signals to the reflex centers of the brain to relax the nervous system. So this process lasts over 5 days, and then we have you peel it off, and then you can purchase a package, or you could come in and we reapply to the opposite ear. And it just keeps the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system balanced.
Wow. It's really interesting. I can speak from personal experience with these ear seeds because acupuncture was one of the ways I was able to cope with the situation I have, which is chronic regional pain syndrome, otherwise known as reflex sympathetic dystrophy. It affects my parasympathetic nervous system. So I'm an avid believer of acupuncture and holistic healing. And for a long time, I'd walk around with it looked like poppy seeds or sesame seeds in my ear.
Yeah.
And I was kind of embarrassed, and people were like, what are those dots in your ear? You have something in your ear. But it was making such an incredible difference because it was living 24 hours with reflexology points. And I think it's so incredible what you've done in this mission and bringing this healing, V healing, life healing, but making it glamorous in a way where we can really celebrate and feel beautiful about the investment we're making into our bodies.
Exactly. And there's two things about this. One is this has been proven, and it's even used in battlefields for soldiers dealing with pain, trauma, PTSD. It's currently being used. It's used in all sorts of pain clinics throughout the world.
So the little pins that you put in?
No, they're magnets.
They're just
and
magnets.
It's held down by a sticker.
Oh, okay. I thought it was little pins. I'm like, I don't know if I can put little pins in my ear.
There's nothing painful. There's nothing painful about it at all. The point might get sensitive, and if any point gets sensitive, we just say take them off. And the really cool thing was, after I started really promoting these, Neiman Marcus saw this, and because of these, and because of what they experienced with them, because obviously they first wanted to feel it to see what really happens with these. I mean, they look cool, they're really nice, they look luxurious, they're 24 karat gold. But we were able to develop a whole spa system that now we're incorporating into not every Neiman Marcus. We're going to start with 5 Neiman Marcuses in the next 2 years, where we're going to open spas of holistic healing inside Neiman Marcus.
Wow. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
And so tell us about these, because I'm drawn to this one, of course, with the pink rose quartz.
Rose quartz.
But it's not, if you put liquid in here, it doesn't go in.
No. Oh. And that's how crystals generally work. It's a more magnetic energy. You don't need to have the direct contact with crystals. That's why people place them in their houses. Just think about like spring waters, and it's just like this natural, like being around like a spring system. You know what I mean? It just naturally elevates you. The minerals and aspects of your body just respond better to being in that environment.
So Mona, I'm very curious, what drew you into this pursuit, this mission of holistic healing?
So I definitely wanted to be in medicine, but there was always something missing. And then I was dealing with this chronic nausea for 2 years after traveling to the Middle East, and I was deathly terrified of needles. So some people would say, do acupuncture, try acupuncture. And I'll be like, there's no way. And then I started working at this integrative clinic, and it took me another year and a half to finally get the guts to be like, okay, fine, I'll give this a shot. Because I would see people coming and going and feeling like so much better.
Yeah.
After 3 treatments, my nausea went away.
Wow.
At the same time, I was taking an Eastern philosophy class on Taoism, which is the root of Chinese medicine. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is medicine and worldly philosophy of like me and nature, the relationship we have to each other, and all that's in between. And it was like the secrets of the world with medicine, with philosophy, with just everything that meant so much to me, that brought so much meaning and passion into my life. So it's a true passion. I'm in love with the medicine. Every day I'm in awe with what we do and what we're able to like give to people. And the product line is just a little plus.
I love it. So what else have you brought here?
So we have our 2-ingredient Turkish soaps. We have coffee.
Happy tea. That's
Yeah.
you. That has you.
That's our most popular tea. It's made with 3 different types of mint,
CBD oil.
safflower and corn flour, and coconut.
Oh, wow.
It's like a vacation in a cup. The CBD oil also is a very, very clean, organic form of topical roll-on oil. That's our new release.
And if somebody wants to come to your spa and get a consultation on the supplements or teas or the crystals that might be best suited for them and their conditions, how can they find you?
So we have 2 locations in LA. We have our West Hollywood location on Melrose, and then we have our Neiman Marcus location in Beverly Hills. And Neiman Marcus carries our whole product line as well, so we have it in both locations. And we're expanding to New York next.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Looks beautiful.
Thanks.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more on Good Morning La La Land.